Hey there, Pisces. How we doing? Welcome to your November 2024 Kabbalistic Tarot card reading. Let's get started. Call upon the Yahweh, that thou Son of Ru, the great angel, sent with the operation of the secret wisdom, to lay his invisible hands upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. Okay, Pisces. Thanks for being here. As I said, this will be your Kabbalistic Tarot card reading for November 2024. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the info should be in the bio. Hope you're all having a good fall, a good Scorpio season, and a good Five of Cups season, to be precise. Yep, so time of year again. As you can see by the pumpkin behind me. All right. We will be using the Tree of Life spread. Using some Jewish mysticism, some Hermetic philosophy, Kabbalah. See what the universe has in store for you for November 2024. Spirit, what should Pisces be made aware of? What should they look out for? How can we best help them out? November 2024, please and thank you kindly. All right, Pisces. I will draw the cards, let you know what they are, and then I will read you the tree. And there you go. Let's get to it. Deck. Bottom, you have the Knight of Discs, and here we go. In your pure awareness, Pisces, you have the Five of Swords. In your wisdom, you have the Knight of Swords. Curious. In your understanding, you have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. In your love, you have the Princess of Discs. In power, you have the Nine of Cups. In truth, Nine of Swords. In victory, Six of Discs. Splendor, Ten of Cups. Whoa. All right. Your foundation is brought to you by the Five of Wands, and what you manifest or embody in November 2024 is the Hanged Man. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Pisces, for being here. Cheers. This is a gnarly looking tree, Pisces. What's going on here? Let's find out. All right. In your pure awareness, you have this Five of Swords, Venus and Aquarius. This has to do with competition of the mind, avoiding something for too long, perhaps. It's a recognition that constantly avoiding conflict practically produces strife, which you have as a foundation. Yeah, funny that. This can be self-comparison, dangerous power dynamics, warns against destructive developments or dangerous developments, and projects that are doomed to failure. Evil speaking, laborious, bankruptcy. Not very good. There's not a lot of great things about this card. It does say that being passive won't do, that you have to do something, right? It encourages you to no longer run away from conflict, but to face it, even if it means losing, right? So Pisces, I'd say there's something in your world with edges and time or space here or there, coming and going, that you, on some level, in your pure awareness, which is above the personal localized awareness, you know you're avoiding. And it's time to face it. And what that is, I don't know, but you do. Even if you don't know that you do, you know what it is. You have a heck of an imagination, and you're very sensitive, and you're very secretive. So you might be low-key, just getting through it, right? Hey, there's that person. Don't really like that person, but I'm not going to say anything, right? That person comes by, puts their arm over your shoulder, it gets a little bit more intense. What comes next? This card doesn't traditionally speak of boundaries, but boundaries could be a very big thing when it comes to defeat. Because if we don't have boundaries, then how are other people going to know what's cool and what's not cool when it comes to us, right? So we need to have strong boundaries, Pisces. And this is in your pure awareness. It's becoming more clear to you. In November. Okay? It's time to face something. All right, so that expands out into what is known as wisdom. Fire of air, the wind, Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is creative, clever, assertive, inspired. Kind of encourages you to take a step back and get an objective look at things, which is funny because doesn't really look like what he or she is doing in the picture. It looks like he or she is going right into a situation. So be careful of that. Very goal-oriented kind of person, the Knight of Swords. If you're in a relationship, this could be an easygoing but unstable relationship, and if that's the case, it definitely pertains to this. I mean, it could definitely pertain to this, right? Easygoing, unstable relationship, needing to face something, could be that. So also represents mediating and supervising activities like life coaching or something like that, someone helping you out. Strategic, being very strategic. What else? Experienced advisor, someone who's very eloquent. So why would this kind of person be in your wisdom? Well, let's say the Knight of Swords, they don't waste too much time, but they're very high concept. Right? They don't have an exact plan of what to do. So I feel like what Spirit would want me to tell you to do here is, in your wisdom, try to come up with an idea of what it is you want to do, how it is you want to approach this defeat, right? Because it's there, can't ignore it anymore. So it's time to start thinking about how we want to approach it. Do we need help? Do we need advice? Do we need to journal about it? Whatever it is, just bring awareness to it and start thinking about it. Expand on it. Okay? Now that hot expansion consolidates into form. The observer becomes the observed. Your understanding, or what you will come to understand in November, is the Chariots, Cancerian energy. Now the Chariot is courage, action, control, and encourages immediately tackling a goal, decisively, and with purpose. Okay. Very good, very good. I like this. I like this in your world of emanation, right? Your spiritual fuel tank. Right? Or you're just getting ideas and desires for things we want to do. I'm not sure how we want to go about them yet, but as a form, as what's being observed, is someone who is ready to take action, right? charioteer. It's ready to go and face whatever needs to be faced. And the strategy with wise actions. Okay? Wisdom to understanding. The observer becomes the observed. These two cards, if you're going up against a defeat, they're the kind of cards you want in your corner, so to speak. This card also, also says that just because you've set out to do something, it doesn't mean you've actually done it. So stay with it, right? When the hits come, they're gonna come, but keep moving forward towards that goal, whatever it is that it may be. Yeah. Die hard, meditation, yoga, working with vehicles, a thirst for adventure. It's under Saturn, and Saturn is limiting, it is endings, it is deals with touch and feel. So I feel you, Pisces, are very determined with moving forward. And you're not going to be easily confused in November. And you will be decisive in a way that's new to you. So understand this. Understand the Chariot. It's in you. And it's time for you to let it out. It's time for you to let it out. Okay, move into the world of creation. The subjective experience, love, as I like to call it. You have the Princess of Discs, Earth of Earth. She is innocent. She's bewildered. She's beautiful. She encourages allowing fructifying impulses to be accepted and to creatively translate them into reality. Now, what that means is when you feel fructification is just like doing something and possibly getting help doing it. So if you need help, again, don't be afraid to ask for it. When she comes from this Knight of Swords, right? Experienced advisor. I feel like that Knight of Swords may be someone you know, and this Princess of Discs may represent you reaching out in an act of self-love to get help from that person. I may be wrong, but that's okay. It could be you needing to reach out to that part of you that has the Knight of Swords, or that is a Knight of Swords, to go about something in a strategic, very intense, assertive way. She's also kind, naive, but strong. So she's like, it's you expanding out into creativity. It's like, I'm here, I'm Pisces, I'm ready to do whatever it is I need to do to face this defeat that's in my awareness. And here I am, here we go. It's a new beginning. She's pregnant with the Fool, and so are you. Yeah. It's beautiful. Okay. So that's your force in creation, your form, or your power. It's the Nine of Cups. Jupiter in Pisces, Lord of Happiness. Now this is your power. It also could be representative of a challenge for you in the month of November. This is the kind of happiness that comes from inside. This is joy that allows the heart to overflow. This is crying because you're happy. This is feeling good for no other reason than besides you kind of feel it in your subconscious. What this says to me is that you are being made to feel, neighbors, you are being made to feel very happy by yourself. And that's great. At the same time, boom, in your pure awareness, it's like a fly gnawing at you, right? So this becomes a challenge. And this becomes necessary. Not necessary in your life, but necessary to bring into your awareness, whatever it is, whoever it is, right? This encourages you to be happy with what you have and to look at life with a sense of hope and optimism. And this is Mars. This is under Mars, which is the will to live, adrenaline, the self, all these kind of things. And this was made from the Chariot, right? So this is your pillar of form, and from the Chariot came the Nine of Cups. I feel like what it's saying about itself, or you are saying about yourself, is you're ready for this because you know who you are, and you know how good you have it, and you're safe, and everything's going to be all right. You have physical well-being. You have everything you need right here. The only challenge is bringing awareness to this form. A lot of people look at happiness as an external thing, right? I'll be happy once this happens, once I get that, once that happens, once I get rid of that, right? No. Happiness is a decision. It's a choice. The external things, they're all temporary, right? But how we feel inside, right? No, I fucked that up. Kind of. They're all temporary, but the awareness, that's not. Why? Because it has no edges in time or space. It doesn't. And happiness, it is a choice. Even when shit is not so great, you can still be this. That's what I'm getting here intuitively for you Pisces, okay? Now, Mile expansion in the world of creation. You have the Nine of Swords, Lord of Cruelty. Okay, so this is your truth. This is mental anguish. This is getting lost in brutal kind of fantasies. This is just not being able to let something go. This is fear. This is less than human. You understand? Sorry, that was bad. But do you know? You know. This is shame, animal nature. So something is really pissing you off. So much so that it's coming from the subconscious, the dark side of the subconscious mind. That is what this is about. This is worrying about the past, having it in your awareness, and therefore projecting bad shit out into the future. Okay? And that's okay. We all get there. Sometimes. This is Mars in Gemini. It is literally war with the mind. And it's your truth. You're pissed about something. And it's linked right here. Personal localized consciousness, pure awareness. Something's bugging me, and it's really pissing me off. Adversity, anxiety, mental anguish. It sucks, but it being in the heart of your tree, it will definitely give you what you need to face whatever it is that's bothering you. And when I say face, I mean defeat. The Five of Swords usually it speaks of something coming from the outside, but whatever it is on the outside, it's reminding you of something on the inside that you don't feel comfortable with. So I feel it's like you need to face yourself here in some kind of way as well. Or maybe that's just all you need to face. Maybe that's why happiness is your power, but also your challenge for the month of November. You are, I don't want to say led astray easily, but you like to get into escapism, into other realities and stuff like that, which is great. Look at all these movies, I get it. Sometimes, like the Five of Swords says, you just have to face it, whatever it is that's bothering you. because not doing that just will make it worse. Okay, let's continue to the world of formation. Right? This is where things start to take shape, more or less. Your expansion, your victory, you have success. Sweet. Moon in Taurus. This is power, this is presence, this is nobility, this is helping others. This encourages you to really take a good look at yourself and come to terms with who you are and overcome contradictions. Right? Who are you, Pisces? Take a look. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Now, this also speaks of monetary gain, material gain, raise or promotion, stuff on the material plane like that. But I'm getting a sense that that's not really what this victory here is for you in the month of November. I feel like this is you facing the thing, whatever it is, and in facing that, success on a material level. All right? Yeah. Kind of success that will inspire others. Okay. So that force, again, consolidates into form. Your form in the world of formation is the Ten of Cups, Mars in Pisces. Now, Mars in Pisces is kind of, it's a bit much, right? Tens are a bit much. Mars says to Pisces, come on, let's go, let's do it, let's do the thing. And Pisces is like, okay, I'll do it, it's fine. I'm more comfortable here, right? But okay, let's do the thing. Apparently for you, Pisces, in the month of November, part of you feels like this isn't enough. So you want to go here, Mars in Pisces. Which is funny because this is Mars and this is Mercury. I just find that interesting. Your challenge brings you to this, and this is your splendor. You get a sense of you being very overwhelmed with your emotions, but again, not in a terrible way. This encourages you to enjoy and share your emotions, but do not cling to them. Right? Did I just do that? Don't cling to them. Right? Don't attach yourself to them. Don't attach yourself to anything if you can. This also speaks of a culmination, some kind of high point, and ascent that kind of naturally comes right after any culmination. This also speaks of overindulgence and stuff like that. But with all these cards so far, I mean, with the defeat and the cruelty and the success, it's like, oh my God. Ugh, right? So you have to indulge a little bit in it. It kind of makes sense, to me at least. This could also be starting a family and stuff like that. I don't really see that overall indicated by any other cards besides the Princess of Discs, who's pregnant with the Fool. I see this more as just you being just very, very emotional in the month of November. Again, this is just an example. Maybe you go to a family gathering, right, during Thanksgiving, and you speak up to someone who you have some gripes with, and you talk it out, and it's not easy, and it makes you pissed, and you speak your truth, and it's just a lot of stuff, right? And that's just one example. It could be anything like that. What's important is the awareness. So your form in your world of formation is the Ten of Cups, Lord of Satiety. It's like eating too much of emotions, right? This is the feeling when we have the cake and it's right before us and we're like, all right, here we go, we're gonna eat this cake. And this is us after the cake, we're like, oh God, why did we do that? Oh, Pisces, why did we eat that whole cake? It was good, but goddamn. That's how it was. That's how my teacher likes to put it. And I like it too. So, that form expands mildly into your foundation. Remember when I said your foundation is strife? Well, it is, the Five of Wands. This is uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable meetings. This is life's challenges, competition. This is egos. This is generosity. This is working through it, right? It's Saturn and Leo, and Saturn comes in and says, you gotta do this, and Leo's like, no, but I want to do this. I want to be big, and Saturn's like, no. So it's a fight. It's a fight, and it was made from awareness of this, I believe. Here's your middle pillar, right? This pure awareness led to this, and your personal localized consciousness became your truth. And this became your subconscious. I am going to fight. I'm not going to back down. Because if I know if I do, I believe if I do, I'm going to be miserable, and I don't want to be miserable. I will not be miserable. I will fight. I will say the thing. I will do what it takes. No matter what. Right? I love this for you, Pisces. I love this for you. Because you are stepping up to the plate. You're not backing down. This is your exaltation, by the way. No, this is your exaltation. Venus. So this is where you're welcome. And this is where you want to be chilling. Your rulership is Jupiter. So this is kind of where the universe is taking you, right? This innocent, kind of collaborative energy of being naive and strong and passionate and showing up, right? And this is where you get to chill in the success, right? Surrounding these cards is a lot of conflict and a lot of big feelings. But here, Wands, energy of doing something, right? You're here. It's a battle. It's intense. It's not easy. It won't be comfortable. But it's very necessary, I feel, for you. Now, what all of this manifests, what you manifest or embody in the 3D world here is the Hanged Man. Stabilizing intelligence, right? Now this is sacrifice. This is being crucified between contraction and recognizing the solution in changing one's ways. And that's exactly what you're doing here, Pisces. You're not running away. You are running towards and facing things and knowing that you are enough, that you're more than enough, maybe way more than enough. This also warns against resignation, self-sacrifice, and stubbornly insisting upon the same old routine. This card says, don't do that. Don't do that. Face what you need to face. Even if it's tough. Even if you do feel stuck. And maybe you are stuck. Maybe you can't really change anything, but you can fight. Right? You can always choose. You can always choose happiness. And this is you. This is your energy. This also encourages changing one's ways and being open to new insights and perspectives, new understandings. Pisces, I see you putting up a hell of a fight here, and that all allows you to grow spiritually and see things from a different perspective. You may not necessarily have the greatest, biggest victory, but you do, in victory, you do have success here. Again, I have no idea what it is, who it is you're fighting, or what you're going up against. But, you know who does? You do. And it's really you. Right? So anytime we come up with the idea of victory, that means someone else loses. So you are a winner in my book. And in November, you're going through some stuff. I can't sugarcoat that, but you're facing it. And in doing that, you're changing who you are, and you're changing the world for the better. Even if it doesn't necessarily feel like it, bring that into your awareness. Bring compassion and love. And keep moving forward, Pisces, okay? Like the video if you like the video. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future, Pisces, and have a great November. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.